Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Hinamatsuri,
episode 12.
The finale.
Okay, yeah.
It's a sad day.
Episode.
Yep. After this, no more Hinamatsuri.
Until we hopefully get a season 2.
Yes.
Which the show most definitely deserves.
It does. It does indeed.
And we've been saying that for about 6 episodes now. But now that it's ended, or it's like...
About to end.
This is the end. Like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean...
So is it just Nita going to learn to appreciate Hina more than he did in the past?
Possibly. If they wanted to have it be something where it goes into a different sort of chapter of the story where maybe Hina does actually get taken back to the organization or something along those lines, this would be the place to do it. Yeah. And there is that whole thing in the ED that you caught on to, that Hina is not there.
Yeah.
She is very much absent. So I don't know.
So she could actually be recalled in some way.
Yep. They could have her actually leave.
And that whole story ends with basically the, hey, did you appreciate her? Because she brought all this craziness together in a lot of ways.
And that would be a way to do another time skip. Like for the other character that was, introduced, that was at the very beginning of the show.
Mao?
Yeah, Mao. Yeah, like they could, if Hina leaves, that would be a way that they could suddenly skip a couple years forward, and then, maybe Hina comes back.
I mean, an eternal search for Hina. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, that sounds fun. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Oh my gosh, yes. Hina's just making the ultimate snowman. Oh my god, they all are. Wow.
Wow.
That's perfect. Feed me. Indeed. What? Yeah. Oh my god, of course.
I mean, yeah, it kind of is.
No, it's...
So Hina's lost from the people that are lost.
Wait, so is she not able to tell them that she's, got her abilities, and she was like able to see it through some special way? Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, she was up in the sky looking around and saw...
Right.
Oh, crap. What did you do to be rewarded like that? Oh my god. No, she's gonna fly up in the air, you dingus.
They're gonna be like, where'd she go? It's a good question to ask.
Oh my god. What? Feed me.
Did she use up all her energy just proving to them that she has powers?
I think so, yeah.
Alright.
Oh my god. Wow. Wow.
That wouldn't actually work, would it? Yeah.
Oh my god. A buttload of Ikoro rolls. I love how good Hina is at following instructions here. And it kind of makes sense. Yeah, exactly.
If this works, this will be the most anticlimactic resolution to this problem ever.
There's some kids flying through the sky.
Yeah, yeah. Oh dear God! Yeah.
Yukimatsuri! Yes!
There you go.
Never mind that!
And that was how they helped them find them.
Yeah, I guess so.
And it's already the end of the episode. Aww.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh. Oh. It's so sweet.
Yeah.
That
That's
was amazing,
awesome.
yes.
Oh.
Oh, Azu, yeah. Ah! And they just, love watching it all the time. Oh my god. Wow.
Oh.
Hey! Oh my god, she's still trying.
Yeah.
Time skip.
Yep.
Here
All right.
it is.
She's
now
in China?
wandering the streets of China.
Because
We're
she
back to the
couldn't figure
beginning.
out how to get, like, money for a plane ticket or something.
Oh no, this is the...
Oh.
Yeah.
Now watch, he's going to come across. Yep. Yep,
Oh
yep,
my
yep, yep.
God.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my god.
And all those chumps are signing
Yeah,
up thinking they'll one day be able to do it.
Oh. Mayonnaise!
Mao-sama.
Indeed. And she's got the Hanzu and Hina! Right. Goha.
And have you just entirely forgotten your mission?
Oh my gosh. She's had to survive.
They're like, we must keep her here.
That's why she ends up fighting all of them at the beginning.
Yes.
And they're like trying to study this, yes.
Yes.
No, definitely cannot. Rock is universal. Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Yes. We need something a bit more substantial.
And you're one to talk.
Yeah. And he literally knows Hina. Yeah. Is there going to come a point where she actually calls Hina by name?
Yes,
and then he's
yes.
like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yes!
Ah, yes, there it is!
There we go.
There it is!
There we go. And then the monks are going to be on the other side like, no. She's planning on leaving.
Yep.
Ah, yes.
This turned into an action show.
Please tell me that we're going to hear Watashi ga smartphone.
Right, and I was always wondering what she was carrying in her, like, in her hands there. I use my fake superpower martial arts, yes. Oh, it looks so good. Please say it.
the smartphone now! Yeah!
シェフがお前の才を見出し、拾った運を忘れたか。孤児のお前に役人のコネで身分まで作ったのだぞ。
月謝の額もかなりのものになった。
Yes, you will.
テレビで紹介され、全国に10も
Oh
の
my god.
Wow!
超人憲法の試練を見事果たしたら日本に行くことを認めよう。シェフ、まさかあれを。あれ
Not that.
誰も成功したこと
Oh
ない。
no!
危険です。見事この鉄人を打ち壊してみよ。
Did he just get hit?
Yeah!
鉄人相手には外貨券を使う。
Yeah, he got hit by one of
Yeah,
them
he
too.
did too. What?
それから日本に行くのはやるの嘘でしょ。
For reals? I love that the old monk says for
That's way
reals.
too rock.
Yeah.
That's too cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice, nice.
And it explodes.
Of course it
Why
does.
not?
Well, no, because it has some kind of mechanism inside
Sure,
that keeps
but-
it spinning.
yeah.
Ah, Watashi ga Metal Man! Okay, well, this is awesome. And
And smartphone guys going along too,
yeah,
I
yeah, I
guess.
guess so.
ようやくロックージョンの道が始まるぜ。
Ah, yes.
ようやくイカルガさんに玉なくしてあげるんだ。ひなちゃんとあんずちゃんが待つ日本へ。
So, who is Ikaruga though?
That's the
question.
boss.
Right, but we have never met him before.
Unless it's the one lady that went back to get Hina that one time.
Oh, it might be. Yeah, that's right.
Oh man.
You really do feel bad for Mao and that she had to deal with all of that for so many years.
The thing is that in so many ways she didn't have to deal with that. She just didn't understand, like, oh wait, maybe I should just like go there all on my
I'm
own.
not saying that
But yeah,
she had to do that. I'm
right. But
saying
that
that
she did end
she
up.
did end up doing
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course she's dumb in that
Yeah.
respect. But like, look at Hina. Like,
Yeah.
Hina doesn't even know, like,
Yep.
her
Not
cardinal-
everyone can be Anzu.
Right.
Like,
she didn't
yeah.
even know her cardinal directions, like, at a
Right.
certain point. Like, what? Feed me. Feed me. It's funny though because back when the first episode happened, I assumed she was actually trying to make the dolls speak, which is funny because that's what she was doing, and I was like, oh wait, now.
Yep.
All right. Well,
That's
for a
it.
finale, they tied up the little bit of story that they had left over
Mhm.
with a
Yep.
bow basically, and here we go.
Mm-hmm. They did
That's
the
it.
time skip and everything, and
Yep.
yeah.
Hina was saved in the first half, in the first little skit
Even though
setup.
she was almost never
Yeah.
really in danger, but
I mean,
I mean, she was, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But the little Yuki Matsuri like snow festival thing with the Ikara, it's just that's hilarious.
Wow.
But then also just how much like Hina was just like, I'm done with your
Yep.
stupid.
Mhm.
Let me show you.
I have powers. I can do
powers."
this. Oh wait, I'm too hungry now. Okay, I can't do it
Yeah.
anymore. Like,
we have to conserve energy. Conserve energy. I'm gonna prove to you idiots that I have powers. It's like, oh,
well,
crap. I'm now burnt out.
right. Yeah. and then eventually when they managed to trick Hina into having the energy because of the fake food, but she didn't even eat it, but it was just that they were talking about it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they use it to just make more snow food,
Right.
as opposed to, I don't know, flying up and seeing where the city is and walking that way, or
well, let's be real. Again, let's be real. She could know that the direction of the light is a certain way,
uh-huh.
and then they try walking that way, and it's like, is it this way?
Right. Yeah, so what she'd want to do is she'd want to lift Hitomi and then basically Hitomi would be like,
with her
okay,
keen mind feat.
right,
and
then
exactly
Hitomi would
where to
just
go.
actually be smart about it and be like, all right, I know where we're going. Let's go this way.
Well, she would know which cardinal direction they're going, too.
Right. Yeah,
Because that's another
exactly.
thing that's
Matching up, making sure that you stay on track. Yeah.
Well, right. Well, matching it up with the sun and all that.
Oh,
and
sure,
stuff.
that too. Yeah.
But like,
Yep.
that's something that Hina doesn't even know about.
Never.
West? What's west? You know?
Yeah. Right. It's not that she wouldn't know what direction is west. The concept of west might be lost on her.
I don't even think she knows what direction is west. It's just
Oh no. Yeah, I'm saying she doesn't know either.
either.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like yeah. But fun episode.
She's a potato poop generator.
Yep,
apparently,
I mean,
according to Kengo or
Mhm.
Takashi, but
Yep.
that,
And now there was no Anzu this episode, which was a little bit sad.
I mean,
because-
Anzu's been the star for a lot of the other episodes.
That
so
is
let's
very
give the
true.
other characters a chance,
Yes,
and we
yes.
have to give Mao a closing kind of
Yep.
ending for
That's right.
for her story.
And I love the fact that she ends up getting over here and stays here for a very long time, and then ends up becoming a fake new martial artist master kind of a thing that then
Yes.
gets an entire martial arts like school basically that wasn't necessarily formed around her, but entirely changed what it was all about simply because of her, and then tells people, yes, given time, you too can learn how
yeah.
to do this. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. There's
Yep.
so much hogwash people will try to sell
Well-
when they're like, haha, we can monetize this.
Well,
Oh,
and the fact
yes."
that there was something that was actually happening that was incredible. They didn't understand how it worked in anything, but still, to the end, it was like they believed that she was doing this crazy martial arts.
Who knows? Maybe they did
know.
study her and ask questions and be like, hey, how is the mechanics of
Yep.
this work? And
Right.
maybe she was able to answer some things to where they're like, okay, we're going to name this kind of
Mhm.
energy transference, this
Right.
whole thing.
And eventually, maybe we can do this too. We are the wiser ones after all, but she is the gifted prodigy.
But
So,
the idea also that she succeeded on every deception check to let them be in
Mhm.
belief that she used these abilities through her martial forms,
yep.
which is hilarious to think that she maintained that
Mhm.
all the way up till she
Yeah.
leaves, to the point where the masters are like, yes, you have exceeded us.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Go start
I
branches
give
in
you
Japan.
permission to
Right.
go spread the word of,
And-
of this great
And the
Kibon
fact
technique.
that Watashi smartphone ga went with them, that means that she will probably continue that facade
Yes.
in perpetuity moving forward. So
Oh my god.
yeah, wow. But hey, we had the characters that and they interacted, and then that caused the plot thing to happen because he remembered Hina, and he wanted to show Hina that he could make the journey on his own too.
Mhm.
That they weren't just depending on her.
Yes, and they will create Rakujen, the
Mhm.
fusion of
Yes.
rock and magic.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
now that he has felt again the same
Right.
feeling of being
Uh-huh.
thrown into the air by Hina, but this time by Mao,
Exactly.
he knows this is the right place to be, which
Yes.
which is hilarious, because what I love about this guy in terms of his whole silly obsession with just going out there and we're gonna create this new genre of music, is that like the rest of his band,
They're
just
not with
out
him.
there.
Yeah,
they're not
they're-
with him. That
right.
kind of travel is expensive.
Mhm.
So I just love that he's this wandering
Right.
nomad
yeah.
trying to like
The passionate, starving artist that it doesn't actually create the art himself really,
right.
but he's like, I'm going to find the person that can do the thing that will make my art look cool.
Right. And
Yeah.
then also, I guess, then reunite the whole gang
Right.
once he's found that.
Mhm.
So what do they do in the meantime? Like, are they
Well-
looking in their own areas as well? Or are they just like, yeah, he'll be back eventually?
But here's the thing: given that
It's been 3 years.
it's been 3 years,
They went to the
so-
US, I
so-
guess, but
right.
yeah.
But by the time they get back, like, what will Hina be in like early high school now? Like,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think so. So that'll be interesting.
Well, she'll be around the same age as Mao. So,
right, and
so,
that and given how time works and everything, that means that Hitomi is probably the CEO of a company by now.
Oh,
you know,
that's not how time works. That's just how
the hand of
do.
Midas works.
That's just how Hitomi do.
Right, exactly. Because given how much time passed, so before that point and where Hitomi was at, then
she's on the road to being a politician.
In
addition. People in like other countries are like developing like psych profiles on her because they're worried about what happens when a nation starts to be.
She ends up becoming the prime minister of Japan at 19.
I mean, there are steps, there are levels and stuff, but like that would be funny if the story
continued that far.
Yeah, in the future, like goes to the point where it's like, so clearly another genius has been born somewhere in the world. It's like. This Hitomi, she is quite exceptional. She is
the leader of the free world,
or the leader of a nation, essentially. And she's like 20 or 21 years old, and it's like, okay,
sorry, I can't drink yet.
that just makes me laugh and chuckle inside, because what would be funny is if they ended up doing some kind of psych profile on her. It's all like, but wait a minute, we've heard rumors also of some new psychic weapon. It's being used in Japan.
She's a psychic.
No. And she seems to have direct connection to this weapon. She might even be using it to make her ascent to power.
Yes.
Yes, clearly. And then we need to send our own psychics, which they did make a foreshadowing of it being the potential thing of this whole psychic thing is some kind of like weapon developed by who knows who. But I still really like the idea of the time skip being used as an excuse to showcase how not everyone has changed, but how everyone has stayed exactly the same.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good point, because like Hina is a potato, right? So will she be the same level of potato
or potato?
Yeah, like how will that work? Because I would like to think that she does learn some things, over the course of time, even if she does just sleep in class and things like that.
Yeah.
But who knows? Yeah. And then Nita, like he was second in command at the organization 3 years ago.
Right.
So, I mean, eventually, who knows what could happen there?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
Okay. Best thing though is seeing the homeless guys again.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Also, just Nita appreciating Hina and them having a quiet, tender moment as he gives her the head pad, and it's the thing of I'm just glad that you're alive and well, and she's just like, like her typical self.
Yeah.
And I like Nita. As a character. I like him a lot as a comedic character as well, but I like the idea of him being the bumbling dad in this story, who just now figured out how special Hina is. And it's not that she is special comparatively to literally any other character in terms of wonderful wholesomeness or what have you, but they bumped into each other. That was their fate.
Yep.
That was their encounter with fate. So here we are.
Good stuff.
And
thank you again, everyone, for getting us to watch this wonderful, wholesome show. Because, man, some of the things that they did in this show, I will cherish forever. They were so heartwarming. It's a great reminder to basically never be. That basically the best things can come from the weirdest of places. That I never would have expected this show to be as wholesome as it ended up being, right? I expected it to be more comedy, and then, they're psychics. Awesome, great comedy that happens there and whatnot. But I didn't expect the feels. I did not expect the feels. So, yeah.
And while I'm disappointed that it ends here, and in some ways I'm, feeling unsatisfied with having finished this segment of Hinamatsuri, I can eagerly look forward to the day where we get surprised with the second season.
That's right.
Whatever, because this show came out in 2018. It's been only a hot minute, really, since
Right.
like the show came out. So, I mean, hey, maybe in a couple of years.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
we'll see.
Who knows?
But y'all, we have a special announcement. We have a new show replacing Hinamatsuri.
That's right.
It's a show that was voted on recently by the patrons. It's Welcome to the NHK. It's a very, very unique show based on Reputation. We have not watched it,
and we don't really know what we're getting into.
Yeah, we are pretty much like completely unaware of what this show is.
Right.
Like, I know that it's going to be dealing with a NEET main character, and that's it.
That's all I know. Like,
that's it.
And yeah, because there's like the certain things that I would expect to happen in a show that focuses on that, but I get the feeling I have it like all wrong. So
yeah. So yeah,
Ugh.
look forward to that. If you want to see the first episode's reaction to that show, though, right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length reactions there. And all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us about these stories, about anime in general. You can also talk with Jacob about his book.
Yes, my sci-fi novel, Battle Lines, is still available for order on Amazon. The link is in the description below. So go check it out. Leave a review. It's wonderful.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.